drawing a blank on his name.
Talking about Larry King?
Larry King, yeah. Because Larry was a master.
Did you know that something as simple as how you spend your last waking minutes can change your life? Maybe you've heard about the law of attraction, but the truth is that most people don't know how to use it to their advantage. Here's a secret: the key to manifesting your desires is right under your nose, or rather, in your mind. What you do before bed has impressive power to alter your reality. Now, imagine if you could wake up tomorrow with everything you ever dreamed of. Does it seem impossible? The good news is that you can, and it all starts with how you visualize things when you close your eyes. The reason behind this? When you visualize something intensely, you are connecting your conscious mind with your subconscious, creating a vibration that attracts exactly what you want. And you will learn how to do this in such a simple and efficient way that, in a short time, you will start to see results. However, I'll give you a tip: don't expect it to be an immediate process. Trust me, patience and practice are essential. But here's the interesting part: instead of spending hours trying to understand how this works, I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do right now to put this practice into action. Are you ready to change your life and attract everything you deserve? So, stay with me and start visualizing this before bed, because the results will surprise you. Did you know that the way you end your day can define the reality you attract? When we lie down at night, our conscious mind begins to slow down, and it is at this very moment that we are able to access the unlimited power of the subconscious. It's like having a blank canvas, ready to be filled with your deepest desires. Visualizing your goals before bed isn't just a pretty idea, it's a direct shortcut to connecting the conscious and subconscious mind, creating a bridge to manifestation. For example, imagine you are building the business of your dreams. Close your eyes and see the details: the environment, the people, the results. The big secret here is to focus on details. There's no point in simply thinking, "I want a new car," and that's it. Imagine yourself driving this car, feeling the steering wheel in your hands, hearing the sound of the engine and even the smell of the seats. Our subconscious doesn't understand vague words, but it responds incredibly well to clear images and emotions. When you visualize it this way, you are programming your mind to act as if it were already real, and guess what? The law of attraction begins to work in your favor. Another fascinating point is how this practice can improve the quality of your sleep. Have you ever noticed how negative thoughts before bed tend to cause insomnia or nightmares? Visualizing what you want brings enormous peace because you are focusing on what you want to create, not what you want to avoid. This is not just a positive mindset, it's strategy. So, if the worry of not achieving your goals often invades your mind, try turning the game around with nighttime visualization. Now, I'm going to share a practical tip that changed my routine: create a visualization ritual. Take 5 minutes before bed, turn off the lights, turn off distractions, and just focus on what you want to manifest. Some people like to use calm music, others prefer total silence. Test what works for you and create an environment where your imagination can run wild. This is when the magic happens. But here's the crux: it takes emotion. If you just imagine for the sake of imagining, without feeling that it is real, you are missing the best part of the process. Emotion is the fuel that turns an idea into a reality. Want to know how to take this practice to the next level? Get ready, because in the next step we're going to talk about an incredible technique that can enhance all of this. Bob Proctor, one of the great masters of the law of attraction, has always emphasized clarity and emotion in the practice of visualization. According to him, if you don't know exactly what you want, how do you expect the universe to deliver it? It's like going into a restaurant and saying to the waiter, "Bring me anything." In the method that Proctor popularized, the first step is to define what you want in precise detail. Imagine that your goal is to travel to a specific place. It's not enough to think, "I want to travel." You need to visualize the destination, the weather, the landscapes, and even the sound of the waves or wind. Proctor teaches that, in addition to visualizing clearly, it is essential to connect emotionally with what you want. Imagine yourself living that experience, as if it were happening right now. Want an example? Think about a new house. See the walls, the decoration, the aroma of the environment. Feel the happiness of being there. Proctor used to say, Your mind doesn't distinguish between what you imagine and what is real, so choose to imagine the best possible scenario. This is powerful because when you feel like you already have what you want, it creates an energy of irresistible attraction. Another thing that Proctor always highlighted is repetition. He recommended that you practice your visualization every day, preferably at the same times. This is more than discipline, it's mental programming. Just as we learn any skill with practice, the habit of visualizing trains your mind to believe that your desires are inevitable. If you're the type who gets distracted easily, you can try writing down your goals before visualizing them. This helps you organize your thoughts and stay focused. In Proctor's method, visualization is never done in a hurried or disconnected way. He believed in the importance of preparing the ground beforehand. Therefore, I suggest that you take some time out of your day, without rushing, and disconnect from everything. Don't try to force visualization in the midst of chaos. Remember that your mental state directly influences the quality of this practice. Choose a time when you can completely relax and focus on what you want. If you already understand the power of clarity and emotion, get ready, because there's more. In the next step, we'll delve deeper into this idea and explore how to create mental images so rich that it's impossible not to fall in love with your own vision. When it comes to manifesting desires, the secret is in the details. Imagine that your mind is like a painter, and you are the one who decides what colors and shapes he should use. The more vivid and real the image you create, the more power it has. It's not enough to think superficially about what you want, you need to visualize each aspect. For example, if you want a new job, imagine the office, the smile on your colleagues' faces, and even the welcome email in your inbox. This turns a generic desire into something tangible. A good practice is to involve all your senses. It's not just about what you see, think about what you would hear, feel, even smell and taste associated with that experience. Let's say your goal is to run a marathon. Don't just imagine the finish line. Feel the wind on your face, hear the sound of your sneakers hitting the asphalt, notice the taste of the water you drink on the route. The more real the scene is in your mind, the more convincing it will be to the subconscious. Now, an important detail, keep those images positive. Sometimes it's easy to let fear or doubt invade our thoughts. For example, if you're envisioning a new relationship, don't focus on the fear of rejection. Instead, focus on the happy moments, the laughter, the gestures of affection. The subconscious mind doesn't understand denial, so always create images that represent what you want, not what you want to avoid. If you have difficulty visualizing, here's a practical tip: use photos, videos, or even movie scenes as inspiration. Let's say you dream of living in a specific place. Search for images of this place, watch videos of people who are already living this dream. These references can serve as a starting point, helping the mind construct clearer, more exciting images. It's like creating a storyboard for your dream movie. But, of course, creating mental images goes far beyond just thinking about them. There is a crucial ingredient that enhances all of this, and it is as simple as it is powerful. Get ready, because in the next step, we're going to talk about how gratitude can transform your visualization into something even more impactful. Gratitude is the key that opens doors to what you want to attract. When you visualize your goals and, at the same time, feel gratitude as if they were already real, something magical happens. It's like saying to the universe, "Thank you for this," even before it arrived. This feeling creates such a strong connection between you and what you want that barriers disappear. For example, if you want prosperity, visualize yourself living this reality and, deep in your heart, be grateful for each achievement, as if it were already in your bank account. The trick here is to genuinely feel gratitude. There's no point in just repeating "I'm grateful for this" automatically. Close your eyes and ask yourself, how would I feel if this were real right now? The emotion needs to be so intense that even your posture changes. Imagine you want a new car. Visualize yourself driving, feel the comfort of the seats, and mentally say, "I am deeply grateful for this incredible experience." This is much more powerful than just wishing. Incorporating gratitude into your daily life also strengthens the practice. A practical tip is to create a gratitude journal. Before bed, Write down at least 3 things you are grateful for. It could be something you already have or something you are visualizing. For example, I'm grateful for the work I love, or I'm grateful for the health I have. This practice, in addition to reinforcing visualization, trains your mind to perceive the positive side of life, making you more receptive to what you want to attract. What few people realize is that gratitude not only accelerates manifestation but also blocks thoughts of scarcity. When you are grateful for what you visualize, you are telling your subconscious that you already have enough, and this generates a vibration of abundance. If you want more love, more success, or more joy, feel gratitude now. It's like tuning a radio station. You start to pick up what's tuned to the same frequency. Gratitude, therefore, is not just a practice, it's a vibration. But for it to really work, you need to be relaxed and focused. After all, how can you feel deep gratitude if your mind is overloaded? That's what we'll talk about in the next step: how to prepare your mind and body to enter the ideal state before visualizing. Before you begin your visualization, you need one essential ingredient: calm. You can't connect your mind to what you want if it's racing from one thought to another. Relaxing your body and mind is like preparing the soil before planting a seed. A good start is to use simple techniques, such as deep breathing. Inhale through your nose for a count of 4, hold the air for 4 more, and exhale slowly. Repeat this a few times and notice how the tension begins to dissipate. Creating a peaceful environment is also essential. Turn off your cell phone, dim the lights, and, if possible, play relaxing music in the background. Nature sounds, such as the sound of waves or birds, are great for helping you slow down. Imagine you are creating a small ritual just for yourself, a moment of self-care and connection. Even lighting a candle with a soothing scent can help bring much-needed focus. These details make all the difference. A powerful technique for relaxing and focusing is the body scan. Close your eyes and imagine a warm light descending from your head to your feet, relaxing every part of your body. Start with your forehead, then your shoulders, then your arms, and work your way down to your toes. This simple exercise is like a mental reset, leaving you ready to focus on what really matters. Focus is another essential point. There is no point in relaxing your body and leaving your mind scattered. One practice that can help is to establish a clear intention before beginning the visualization. Ask yourself, what do I want to attract today? It could be a relationship, a job, or even a lighter day. This question helps align your energy and prevents you from wasting time on disjointed thoughts. Now that you are relaxed and your mind is focused, the next step is to prevent negative thoughts from sabotaging this entire process. After all, what's the point of being at peace if limiting beliefs keep pulling you back? Let's talk about that next. Negative thoughts are like small leaks in a boat. If you don't take care of them, they can sink even the biggest dreams. During visualization, it is essential to pay attention to your mind. If you are thinking this won't work or I'm not good enough to make it, these beliefs are blocking your attraction energy. One way to deal with this is to ask yourself, where does this doubt come from? Does it really make sense, or is it just an old fear getting louder? Identifying limiting beliefs is just the beginning. You also need to replace them. When a negative thought arises, counter it with something positive. For example, if you think I'm not going to get that job, change it to I'm totally capable of getting that job, and the right people are already noticing me. It's like exchanging an old outfit for something that truly suits who you want to become. This takes practice, but the results are worth it. Another powerful tool is to use positive affirmations. Before visualizing, take a few minutes to repeat phrases that boost your confidence. Something like, I am worthy of receiving everything I desire, or my energy attracts the best. If you need inspiration, write these affirmations on paper and leave them visible, perhaps in your room or near the mirror, so they become a constant reminder of what you really want to believe. Avoiding negative thoughts also involves taking care of the environment around you. The energy of who you surround yourself with can directly influence your mentality. If you are surrounded by people who are always complaining or doubting their dreams, it's time to rethink these connections. Try to get closer to those who encourage you, because good company can be the push you need for your mind to align with the law of attraction. Now that you know how to deal with these mental traps, it's time to reinforce the importance of constant practice. Because, like any skill, visualization only brings results with persistence. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about in the next step. Visualizing your dreams is not a one-time event, it's a daily commitment to what you really want. Think of it like watering a plant. If you only add water once and then forget about it, it won't grow. The same happens with the law of attraction. It is constancy that fuels the energy necessary to manifest your goals. Take a few minutes every night before bed to connect with your visualizations. Even on days when it seems difficult, remember that practice is what separates those who achieve what they want from those who just dream. It's common for people to get discouraged when results don't appear immediately, but that's where the secret comes in: patience. Persistence is about trusting the process, even when the signs are not yet clear. For example, if you're envisioning a new business, perhaps the first step is to find someone who shares your vision or learn a new skill. These small advances are part of the way. Notice them, celebrate them, and keep going. To stay motivated, create a routine that makes viewing enjoyable. It can be something simple, like preparing a relaxing tea, putting on some soft music and turning this moment into a sacred ritual. This habit not only reinforces your practice, but also signals to your mind that it's time to focus on what matters. The more you value this time, the more impact it will have on your life. Another important point is to adapt the practice over time. Maybe you start by visualizing a goal and, over time, realize you want to adjust the details or even change the focus. This is not a problem, it is evolution. Be flexible, but never give up the habit. Persisting does not mean rigidly holding on to an idea, but rather maintaining movement towards what makes sense to you. And when you persist, something incredible happens. Your energy begins to vibrate at the same frequency as your desires. But what does this really mean, and how does it impact the attraction process? We will explore this relationship in the next step. Everything in the universe is energy, including your thoughts and feelings. When you align your energy with what you want, you create a kind of natural magnet. It's like tuning into a radio station. You can only hear the right song if it's on the right frequency. In practice, this means that, when visualizing your dreams with intensity and emotion, you emit a vibration that attracts what is in the same tune. This is the essence of the law of attraction, and it works as a continuous cycle of give and receive. What determines your vibration? Your emotions. Feelings like gratitude, joy, and enthusiasm raise your energy, while fear, doubt, and discouragement lower it. Therefore, during visualization, focus on positive emotions. Imagine, for example, that you want to improve your health. Instead of focusing on the illness, visualize yourself exercising, feeling strong and full of energy. This focus completely changes the vibration you are giving off. To reinforce this vibrational energy, small daily practices can help. Meditating, listening to music that inspires you, or even dancing for a few minutes are simple ways to raise your frequency. Have you ever tried smiling even for no reason? This simple act can change your emotional state instantly. When you take care of your energy, it becomes a powerful magnetic field, capable of attracting situations, people, and opportunities aligned with what you want. A practical tip is to pay attention to what you consume. The movies you watch, the music you listen to, and even the conversations you have directly affect your vibration. If your goal is to attract abundance, avoid surrounding yourself with content that reinforces scarcity. Instead, read success stories, listen to inspiring testimonials, and be with people who have a positive mindset. This way, your energy remains aligned with your desires. This energetic tune creates such a huge impact that results begin to emerge, often in a subtle and gradual way. But how do you recognize these signs and remain patient until the full picture reveals itself? That's what we're going to talk about next. Manifesting dreams doesn't always happen all at once. Often, results arrive in small doses, like signs from the universe that you are on the right path. It's like planting a tree. First the roots appear, then the stem, and only then the flowers and fruits. This progression is normal, and noticing small improvements is as important as achieving the final goal. For example, if you're looking at a new job, a sign might be receiving an unexpected invitation to an interview or even a message from someone in your network. Recognizing these signs requires attention and patience. Often, we are so focused on the big result that we ignore the small steps that take us there. A practical exercise is, at the end of the day, to reflect on everything that happened and try to identify something positive that connects to your desire. It could be a compliment, an idea that came up, or even the feeling of being more confident. Every detail counts, and realizing this strengthens your connection to the law of attraction. Patience is also essential in this process. It's natural to feel anxious, but remember that each step has its purpose. If the results don't appear in the time you expected, trust that the universe is organizing everything in the best way. During this time, stay focused on your visualization practice and the energy you are emitting. The more you cultivate this positive vibration, the faster the signs begin to appear. Another strategy that can help is to record your progress. Use a diary to write down the small achievements and changes that are happening in your life. This habit is powerful, because when you reread your notes, you realize how far you have come, even if the results are not yet so evident. Additionally, writing is a way to reinforce your intention and keep your mind aligned with your goals. And to further enhance this process, why not create something visual that keeps you connected to what you want? A mental board or vision board can be the next step to intensify your visualizations and reinforce your vibration. Let's explore this next. A vision board is a powerful tool for keeping your mind aligned with your desires. It acts as a constant reminder of what you want to attract into your life. The idea is simple. Gather images, words, and symbols that represent your goals and create a visual collage that inspires you. It can be something as simple as a piece of cardboard or an area on your cell phone, where you place photos of places you want to visit, things you want to achieve, or even feelings you want to experience. This helps reinforce your visualization every day. When you look at your mental picture, it's as if you are activating a specific frequency in your mind, connecting it directly to the law of attraction. The idea is not just to look at the images, but to feel, mentally experience, what it would be like to make those dreams come true. Feel the emotion, the gratitude, the joy of having already achieved what you visualize. This simple gesture can be as powerful as practicing visualization before bed. Furthermore, it is essential that this painting is placed in a visible place. You don't want it to be something forgotten at the bottom of a drawer, right? If possible, place it where you will frequently pass by, such as next to your bed, on your bathroom mirror, or on your office wall. Every time you see it, your mind is reinforced with positive energy and images of success. This constant reminder may be what you need to intensify your manifestation. You can also update your board as your desires evolve. Maybe at first you want to travel to a place, but then you realize that your goals have changed. Don't be afraid to adjust or add new images. The mindset is a dynamic representation of your journey, and as you evolve, it should reflect that transformation. Finally, combine the mindset with your daily visualization practices. Look at it before going to sleep and imagine yourself experiencing it all. With this combination of clear vision and real emotion, you create a powerful cycle of attraction. And now, with all of this in mind, you're ready to put what you've learned into action and start manifesting your greatest desires. The time has come to put everything you've learned into practice. What are you going to do with this knowledge now? Will you continue with your old habits, or will you really change your mindset and energy? Believe me, if you start visualizing your desires before bed, with confidence and emotion, everything can change for you. The secret is to persist, focus, and keep your vibration high. Are you ready for this? If the answer is yes, start today. Visualize your goals, feel them as if they are already reality, and watch as your life begins to align with your dreams. Enjoy every moment of this process. And don't forget, your biggest investment now is in yourself. If you like this content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to continue learning everything about how to manifest your desires and use the law of attraction to your advantage. Your future starts now, and you are in control of it. Let's go on this journey together.